Hey guys, we're back.
Hello.
And we are going to tackle the next three letters J, K, just kidding. No, J, K, L, J. We're gonna kick off with the word jealousy.
And
Jealousy.
jealousy in marriage?
Jealousy in
That doesn't
marriage.
happen.
Well, it does. In
Just kidding.
someone is not admitting. No, just kidding. But I was thinking about this thought. First, the word jealousy has to have an object you're jealous about. And two forms of jealousy can be in things, which is the most common. Oh man, I wish I had that car. I want to live in that house. Blah blah blah. Objects of things or jealousy of a person. Um, just like I wish I'm like him, or why spend time so much with her, you know. But it's basically so common, but we don't take it for granted about the idea of jealousy. What do you think?
I think that where there's jealousy, there's something else underlying of some sort.
And then, so the root issue is you're not grateful, maybe. You're not thankful. Is one thing as I'm thinking about your idea of underlying.
Maybe like there's like insecurity, but also the insecurity could be placed by the other person in a way that they're not understanding that they're doing. And then also you got to think, is it bad to be jealous for certain things? I don't know. Is jealousy always a bad thing? I'm not sure. Maybe is there a healthy amount of jealousy? Maybe a little bit. That way you at least know you're still interested in the person if you're jealous that they want to give their time of someone else. There's obviously a care there as well. How does it all work?
Yeah, that's good. It could be both. Like you said, if you're jealous about a car or a house thingy, that's could be the negative point. But jealousy of a person, I want more of your time. I want to be with you. Don't focus on our kids. I need time with us. Have a date together.
Yeah, us as a blended family, we definitely have to make time for each other. And there are opportunities to do that. So not taking, that time is really not good, because if you want to keep your relationship healthy, it's important to take those times to spend time together and still build your relationship versus and I think this happens a lot actually with married couples. A lot of the focus can go on children, and not that they don't require a lot of focus and a lot of attention. It's just like we have to be intentional to still work on our marriage so that we're growing and we're seeing like fruit in our marriage versus always focus on the children, because that can get kind of toxic actually, don't you think?
So that would be a good jealous way. So there you go. That's the subject, jealous.
Are you jealous?
I'm jealous. Yeah.
Are you?
That's why
Be
we're talking
real,
about
honey.
this.
Not even a little?
Well, yeah. I mean, that's why we brought this subject up, because I think it's every day talking about it. That's why this topic is all about bringing it on the table, so to speak, and say, like you just said, are you jealous of me? Jealous of something? Jealous of. And we can talk about it, hopefully, and be open and be candid and be real. And
Have good listening ears. Yeah.
so the letter K, that's where we're having listening ears, is being kind. Kindness is so taken for granted as well. We're supposed to be kind because we're married, but then there's a term I think maybe
Too comfortable sometimes.
I don't know. This phrase is too old school for me. Maybe it's giving away my age, but sometimes they said, "Why so kind to strangers and not kind to your own family?" Is this?
Oh, that
Is
is
that?
tied in with jealousy, I think, a little bit. You're treating other people better than you even treat the ones in your house.
Yeah, and is that something like your closest neighbor is supposed to be the most closest, that you should be kind to each other more than a stranger out there that you don't know, or but kindness is definitely a trait that I've learned so much that it's God who is first kind to me. Um, now, naturally, I'm being honest. I'm selfish. But God showed kindness to me and changed my heart that I want to be kind to others, especially you, the closest one.
I think there's maybe like a lot of ways that you could show kindness. There's definitely been times where I have felt like that wasn't there, but many times that there is kindness there. So sometimes if your spouse has a bad day, you need to understand that maybe something else is going on, and that might be an opportunity for us to look into how are they doing and not just think, hey, where's your kindness towards me? Kind of takes wisdom, and for that we need the Lord too. But also we need a lot of grace to be kind. And I do think that, we should have a sweet heart towards one another. I guess it's just the way I think of it. It's like when you think about that person, you want to just do good towards them because you love them. And if not, something maybe needs to be addressed, I'm sure. We are not relationship experts. However, we do get along really well, I feel like, for the most part. And I'm really thankful that we're mindful of being kind to one another.
And I think
Thanks, Squishy.
You're welcome.
Oh.
I think kindness is everyday act. It's not just Valentine's Day.
Even though I love Valentine's Day. Look at it. I wish he would take it more seriously because for him it's not important. But for me, I really love it.
It's every day you just have be kind. It's that one day being kind.
No, I want him to be kind every day. A little extra on Valentine's Day because it's like a notable mention of the day. Like it's like that encapsulates the whole day. Love.
Oh my. But kindness can be in action, can be in words, and can be nonverbal. Just being in the same space together and wanting to be together. But a lot of times it's definitely actions and words because that's the most common things that you can do day to day. Do you help around the house? Do you help around the kids? Just like when you wanted to date your spouse years ago or recently, you do everything you can to be kind. And you're like, wow.
It's like kind of to win their heart, though.
Yeah.
So are we still wanting to win each other's hearts by being kind on the daily? I hope so. Keep it fresh.
That's it.
Keep it kind.
And finally, the last letter. Tough one. I think someone requested this subject. Lying. Honesty. Lying. Is such a dangerous subject. There's no such thing as a good lie. What do you think?
I just say just don't do it. You're going to regret it. If you've already gotten yourself in a web of lies, be very prayerful. I would go to the Lord first and ask for forgiveness and know that He does forgive and that He doesn't hold anything against you if you're in Him. So check if you're in Him first. But I think knowing how forgiven we are helps us to forgive other people. But when you are forgiven and you forgive people and you're kind to them, you do not want to lie to them, right? And maybe if you ever think your spouse can't handle whatever that is, first ask yourself, do you even have to say it? Is it something that's necessary to say? Something you... Yeah. Do you even have to say this? Do you have to lie about it? But if you have, or if you have been in a pattern of lying, I strongly suggest do a heart check. Why are you lying? Figure that out. The deep down root. Why are you lying?
Again, back to just like your self-esteem. You're jealous. You're want to be kind, but you're lying about it. I mean, it's just so interesting. Lying is such a big subject that we need to cover it because there's no way to say that, like I started off, a good lie. There's no need. I think the best thing in my life has been when you're living a true life. I mean, I think holding back, you being real, being honest.
Nothing to be worried about.
so free, man. I mean, think about it. But the opposite, like Church just said, if you're already in that lifestyle, you do need to get help. I mean, there's ways to be honest. First of all, the same sex friend. If I'm the one that's have a issue with this, find a guy friend and say, man, I need help. This is just something I need to stop because I want to be free of this.
Yeah.
But
Have some accountability maybe. And then if there's a root issue there and you discover that, just know nothing's impossible for God. We have a testimony. He's totally come in our lives and changed everything. And that makes me so hopeful for anybody, any relationship, because of that fact. But definitely don't forget that sneaky word pride. Pride could be behind lying. If you've gotten to a point where you think that you can just get away with things and there's no consequence, that's major red flags that something's definitely wrong, and maybe you've gone numb to something, like even caring about the other person. So anyway, I hope that can be an issue that is not an issue one day if that's an issue.
There you go. So 3 big topics, hopefully.
Very big.
It's on the
In
table.
a very small time.
Yeah.
Sorry.
But it's out there. So hopefully when you watch this video, you'll be like, oh, maybe we should talk about that. Or, that's what it's all about, this video. It's just to spur conversation, discussion, to help encourage your marriage.
And if you guys have anything you want to comment on or maybe need prayer for, we'd be happy to pray for you guys. As much as we're able to, when we see it, we'll pray and just ask the Lord to come alongside you and help you with whatever you might need. And if not, we just hope that your marriage is blessed. And as we go through the ABCs, that you guys get closer and closer.
Yay.
Yeah.
All right. Until next time, the next 3 letters. M-N-O. Woo, we're getting there. Yay.
Is it M-N-O? I need to sing the song.
No, we gotta go. See ya. Bye.
Bye, everybody.